everyone. So as we are discussing the kinds of charity work our school can be involved in, so let's start our discussion today. Let's talk about the benefits of students doing charity work outside Hong Kong first. So I think it can train students' practical skills. You know, Hong Kong parents have been infamous for expressing their gushing love towards their treasured children by providing an impeccable shelter around them. These overly attentive parents have been dubbed helicopter parents who only arrange extracurricular lessons to their students. However, practical skills have been taken out from their teaching list. So students can learn practical skills like critical thinking or communication skills when they are doing charity work.
Fabulous.
Yes,
exactly.
It's
What
many
the problem.
teenagers rely excessively on their highly protected parents. They do not need to worry about their daily life. They believe that their parents will help them finish all different things that teens supposed to do. So teenagers lack the skills of self-independence and lack the skills of communication with others. By doing charity work outside Hong Kong, they can learn to become a self-independent person. Do you agree that they can become a
Certainly.
self-independent
So
person?
parenting has been a deplorable problem in Hong Kong, and students are lacking pragmatic skills that they are fostered anyway. They are secure in jovial inside occasions, disoriented, even paranoid outside it, as they lack the practical skill to cope with real life problems. And doing charity outside Hong Kong certainly can solve the problem. And this could also extend to my point that doing charity outside Hong Kong could hone resilience, perseverance. Unlike the grandparents who live in the most arduous and grueling era when peaceful not different, teenagers live in an era of prosperity and peace, instead developing a fever and higher time. When faced with life challenges, they may be overwhelmed and easily succumb to them. And they take all the things around them for granted without realizing how much limiting effort and unfaltering determination is of the people before them to acquire the blessing they enjoy. So like doing charity, they can see the cruelty of society, like the underprivileged, those under the poverty line. Like outside Hong Kong, even when I'm on the way to this center today, I see a beggar that begging me, giving him a bit of money. That this is the cruelty of society. The things around them is not they should not take the things around them for granted. That it requires unfaltering determination, and that students cannot acknowledge it. Doing charity work can certainly alleviate this problem.
Yes, I agree with you that as you have just mentioned, doing charity outside Hong Kong can let them to know how the poor people outside Hong Kong and allow them to expand their horizon. And also, I would like to talk about also they can acquire practical skills by doing charity outside work. As Hong Kong parents have been can take care of them, and they don't need to worry anything in their daily life. So, however, once they need to doing charity work outside Hong Kong, they are not under the shelter of their parents and have to rely on their own. So such activity can allow students to learn how to take care of themselves and overcome the difficulty of not know how to doing housework and other things.
Wow,
Yes,
I really
so
like the
we have
variety
made
of
the
ideas
consensus
that we are
of
having
the
right now.
benefits of students doing charity work outside Hong Kong is that we can train the practical skills. So let's move on to the next topic, that the concerns of doing charity work outside Hong Kong. So I think students may not have enough experience to afford some contingencies like the elderly or some poor guy like Kenneth DSE just said that may request some money from them, so students do not have enough experience to how to solve this.
Yes, I agree that this is a main problem of doing charity work outside Hong Kong. And I want to bring out another point is the most concern is the safety about students. As doing charity work outside Hong Kong is not the same as doing charity work in Hong Kong. Most charity work in Hong Kong are mainly last for a half day. For example, and also parents will not be nervous or concerned about their safety when doing charity work in Hong Kong. But traveling to other countries to do charity work will increase parents' stress and different mental disease. If the organization can provide some technology for students, for example, computer or some iPhone or Samsung, they can chat and FaceTime their parents twice a day. Then parents are reduce their mental stress on their children.
Well, I really like that we're putting emphasis on safety of students, but I'm afraid that I'm having a dissenting viewpoint towards your idea because I think that teachers are well prepared to monitor students and to protect them from being potential dangers. But I do like that we're putting emphasis on safety. So another concern that I would like to raise is that doing charity work outside Hong Kong may actually worsen the trend of herd mentality. Like many facts in society are now facilitated by herd mentality demonstrated by teenagers. Adolescents, owing to their tender age and developmental stage, frequently experience an intense yearning for acknowledgement and acceptance from their peers. They will be committed to doing anything that helps them to consider fashion conscious. As in today's case, doing charity outside Hong Kong may be a favorable candidate for teenagers to generate engagement and enhance reach, and see an easily aroused person among their friends. Imagine when your friends tell you, "Hey, I'm going to foreign countries to do charity." How do you feel? You certainly feel that like they're visiting and just simply having a holiday, a fruitful journey. So when their friends see spring trend and jump on the bandwagon, creating some continuously feeling the trend of herd mentality, we actually ran the students in different machines that only knows to conform to the so-called trending norm and actively suppressing their dissenting viewpoint and becoming a person who only knows to conform to norm, which loses critical thinking skills.
Well, sorry, but I think you're a little bit off track because we're talking about the concern of doing charity work outside Hong Kong. And I do agree with you that you have mentioned teachers are well prepared to protect their students, and their parents will not to worry about the children outside Hong Kong, as the teachers can give them care anytime if they are in danger. And I think that's the concern about doing charity work outside Hong Kong is about the language barrier. As Hong Kong students may not know well the language in there and may have misunderstanding with the locals, and this may cause some arguments of fighting with the locals, and which expose them under the dangers. What do you guys think?
I really like the variety of ideas today, and I'm grateful that we're raising so much ideas about the charity work that our school could be involved in. Thank you.
1 minute to answer this question. Do you think it is necessary to leave Hong Kong to do charity work?
I think yes, as nowadays many teenagers are only focused on their studies, and many people in Hong Kong are quite low income group, and they do not have enough money to travel to other countries to do charity work. And also the organization will also provide many chance for students to travel to another country, but as many people cannot earn much money in Hong Kong, they cannot give many money to the organization, so they will try to do different charity work in Hong Kong. Thank you.
Should students have to pay to do charity work outside Hong Kong?
Yes, I think so. Students should pay for themselves for doing charity work outside Hong Kong. Is because they do not treasure their free opportunities. They would if they have an opportunity to do charity work, they may not pay attention to it, and if they pay for their doing charity work outside, so I think they can treasure their chance or opportunity more. So like they can do take caring work with disadvantaged people or taking care of the elderly.
See. Who benefits more from charity work outside Hong Kong? The volunteers or the locals?
I think this is the volunteers who are benefiting more than the locals. So, like as mentioned, Hong Kong parents has been famous for expressing the issue of just children and finding private shelters around them. And teenagers, which mostly composed of the volunteers, are actually fragile and lack perseverance, taking things around them for granted, and lacking perseverance and practical skills. As mentioned, the overly attentive parents have taken out all the practical skills from their teachings and only academic pursuits on these parents' teaching this. And honestly, these students are in dearth of pragmatic skills that would help them grapple with real life challenges. So doing charity outside Hong Kong can actually force them to face the problem and confront them, to surmount the hardships that in front of them without escaping from it and allowing themselves to be indulgence and pursuing pleasure.
Do you think charity work can make a difference?
Well, thank you for the question. I do think charity work can make a difference. As in our discussion, Hong Kong parents have been influenced for expressing Christian love towards their treacherous children by providing impeccable shelter around them. And so, Hong Kong children usually do not have to worry about anything in their daily life, and the things that their parents given them, they may consider it is free and do not need to any effort. So I think when they're doing charity work, they can besides expanding the horizon, we can have the experience of how society works and to interact with the local peoples like the unemployed or poor people and to know how the actual society situation instead of just learning through the books and lesson. Thank you.
咁咧呢度好簡單啦 students charity work 然後都好簡單。咁啊 Candidate A 咧就你咧最主要咧係你其實 overall 咧冇乜大問題，都算中規中矩啦。我覺得都算係一個above average 少少嘅一個表現啦。pronunciation OK 啦，fluent 嘅都係 sustain 嘅 fluency 啦，讀音都 OK 盡嘅。然後 idea OK 啦，idea 你講 safety 啦，我覺得係 keyword specific 嘅，係幾好嘅。但係咧你去到 compare 香港同埋 foreign countries 嘅時候咧，你講 foreign countries 啲細路仔話 mental disease 就唔係好 make sense。你要講，其實我本身你講 safety 咧係我係亮眼，因為係第一個生湊到 outside Hong Kong 啦。咁所以我覺得係好好，但係你要講多少就係即係喺香港同埋喺外國做嘅分別，可能係 culture differences 咁或者係nostalgic 啦，即係掛住屋企老母啊等等呢啲位置。咁你就講咗係一個我唔 expect 嘅方案，就本身諗住去加多啲分嘅，但係最尾就好似呢個方案有啲差，所以就冇加到分。然後你嘅elaboration structure 幾好嘅，你譬如第一個係 electrical skills 然後就 learning communication skills， 我覺得都 OK。所以整體而言咧就如果呢個對比香港同外國 country 所以做得好啲嘅話，就會好啲。即係我 idea 俾到6分，你第一就5分啦。另外有一個位你要注意就係 response， 基本上成個 discussion 咧，你唔好做到 response， 都係 kind of 係 agree with you 就算咗啦。你就算唔幫人哋諗咧，你必須要去重複一下人哋嘅 keyword 啦。就算唔重複人哋嘅 topic， 都要重複一下人哋嘅 keyword。例如係咩 as candidate C has mentioned very important keywords about blah blah blah， and I do agree with that， 咁就 OK 啦。咁但係一定要做到呢啲步驟，如果唔係就會好少 response。咁你爭嘅 response overall 係54、59分，咁但係咧你個 individual response 咧，我覺得又係有少少 relevant。跟住你係講類似 money 啦，但係其實我問題係問緊你你覺得需唔需要？你覺得做 charity work 需唔需要離開香港？或者需唔需要離開香港做 charity work 呢樣嘢咧唔 necessary 啦。咁你就好似答唔到問題咁，同埋你好似唔係好明我問乜嘢。如果係就算問題啦，唔夠分嘅。咁所以 overall 就夠一分 idea 分。所以 overall 就變咗18分啦，18分就 level 3咯。Candidate B 咧就我覺得第一個發言咧 fluency 仲有好多嘅。第一個發言咧完全呢度咧係冇甩棘，都係好順啦。係 fully prepared 啦，sustain fluency 啦，非常之好。咁但係就有一隻字咯，唔係我哋 express 啦，嗰個 expr 咧 ，PR 有好多時候會 miss 咗啊。例如係 PR 同 PL 咧會分唔到，即係譬如話 pleasure 同 pressure， 咁樣就 express 叫做 express 類似啦，唔係冇咁嚴重，但係就 R 少咗。咁你下一步你要改善就係、如果你要再去work 嗰時嘅 pronunciation， 就要將啲字連埋一齊，我哋最後即係可能搞到 R 音啊。例如係一啲字尾 R 音，即係譬如係嗰啲咩moreover 你哋 however 呢啲字嘅 R 音連貫少少。如果唔係咧，你而家讀嘅字咧會好一粒嘅，唔係話唔好聽嘅，但係咧就可以再連貫少少。咁我覺得 fluency sustain 咗好多啊，咁所以呢個係一個值得讚嘅一個地方啦。咁第一個 fluency 好好嘅，咁第二個咧就有少少多少甩咳啦。咁可能因為 prepare 唔夠啦，然後你 ideas 幾好，我覺得 handle 唔到 contingents， 我覺得幾好嘅其實。但係如果可以嘅話，所以 elaborate 多少少啦。你就可以講多次有問題嘅，但係就你可以話佢哋而家因為佢其實要對比係香港同埋外國啦，咁你可以話而家喺香港做本地嘅 charity work 嘅時候咧，係唔會有太多 unknown 嘅 contingencies， 即係唔會有太多 unknown 嘅 uncertainties 嘅，而喺外國就好多啦。即係你可以做少少對比咯，咁所以你個 elaboration 就會 rich 好多。而你啱啱咧第二個 idea 雖然係一個好 point， 但係我覺得就係唔夠 elaboration 啊，就少咗啲嘢。咁我明白咧，可能 prepare 唔夠時間，但係都唔緊要啊。你諗翻 set and punch 嘅架構得㗎啦，即係諗翻你就算 freestyle 咧都諗翻香港同埋外國做對比，咁就會多嘢好講好多啦。咁整體而言咧 body language account 都做得好好啦。咁我覺得而家呢個咧係一個individual response 有少少 irrelevant 啦，多咗少少 grammar 嘅識啦。呢個係一個4-5嘅臨界點啦，係21分20分啦。如果你第二個發言係可以再講得完整少少，我會俾20分。咁但係而家咧我就俾咗20分，咁就fluency 進步好多啦。你而家唯一要再改善嘅就係你 idea 要發揮得穩陣少少啦。idea 必須要每一次發言都要係一個完整少少啦，即係要 rich 少少。如果唔係咧，可能馬卡未係開始 get 到你 idea 先就完咗咁樣。所以我覺得第二個發言可以再講少少，如果唔係就穩陣嘅。而家level 4。Candidate C 咧就 你第一個 idea 真係好好啊！我覺得 C 定 curiosity 有出沙士啦，你講 poverty 嘅 friend 啦，我覺得好好啊。咁都可以 mention 多少少就係香港唔會嘅嗰啲嘢咯，即係香港係 prosperity 啊嗰啲 friend，其實去外國其實有好多地方，譬如 Philippines 係一啲貧窮地方啊，或者係一啲其他更加貧窮嘅地方，可以 experience 嗰個 hardship 都會更加好咯。咁但係我覺得 overall 都 OK 嘅。跟住你第二個 idea 咧我覺得你第二個發言咧，你 response 係超好啊！你係 disagree 㗎嘛 ，disagree 然之後再去講翻，但係 I do appreciate your ideas，類似啲 friend 勁好。你以後 disagree 就咁樣 keep 住就非常之好，超好，嗰個 disagree 係勁完美。跟住咧你嘅 fluence 都 OK 啦。不過咧，我覺得第二個 idea 咧可以講得好啲，係啦。我覺得你可以講多少少講多少少第一樣嘢靠唔到外國啦。你可以講多少少點解外國呢一個 destination 會令到人加上 fellowship 啦。第二樣就係你講到個 concern 啦。我覺得如果你講 fellowship 嘅話，你可以話你可以話 renders charity and be an act of 類似咁樣咯。即係就變成個 charity work 咧已經冇一個 meaning 嘅喺裏面啦。原來 charity work 只不過係俾後生仔去一個 social activity 嚟嘅啫。原來係變咗一個行街，原來唔係真係做 charity work 嘅，咁就會令到 charity 嘅 work 嘅 meaning 就會 lost 咗啦，類似咁樣。因為咧，你而家成個 elaboration 咧，我聽好耐啦，但係我 get 唔到個 concern 邊度。個 concern 其實應該有眼望嘅嘢，所以你都要推翻個 concern 出嚟咯。我覺得呢個就係爭最尾嗰句啦，就係如果你能夠將 charity work 變成一個冇 meaningful 嘅嘢嘅話，咁就其實好嘅。所以啱啱爭少少個 elaboration。但係咧。你整體而言都冇問題啊！個 individual response 都 pronunciation 嗰方面咧都 fluent 嘅，都數到我俾咗7775 idea。26分啊，26分唔正式啊。咁啊，第二 Candidate D 啦 ，Candidate D 咧就你其實咧所有都冇問題嘅，即係 practical skills 啊，你 ideas 啊 ，language barriers 啊，我覺得 language barrier 好好啊，超好。但係睇下你講緊啲嘢啦，你要講多少少就係 doing charity work 嘅時候，點解要多啲 language 嘅即係一個冇 hurdles 嘅 communication 喺 doing charity work 有咩咁重要？因為你啱啱話 language barrier 啊嘛，咁你要解多少少就係咁做 charity work 點都要咁需要 language 冇 language barrier 嘅一個溝通環境啊，你都講得少呢樣嘢。亦都可以去 elaborate 有啲咩 language barriers 或者其實你應該要講係啦，即係講少少外國做慈善工作嘅時候要嘅 language barrier 係乜嘢？如果唔係咧，你 idea 就會變咗一個外國同香港嘅困難，即係外國同香港嘅對比，而唔係喺外國做 charity work 同埋香港做 charity work 嘅對比咯。所以呢個位置爭少，但係我覺得呢個係一個好嘅 point 嚟，所以整體而言咧 idea 就 OK 啦，但係就未係 fully elaborate。我覺得都係有啲 point 係可以更加 elaborate 得更加完整嘅，咁我覺得可以更加完整啦 idea 方面。跟住咧就係、不過咧你最需要改善咧唔係 idea， 最需要改善係 pronunciation 啊 fluency 啊，你要讀多啲文章，因為咧我覺得你冇可能諗唔到下一節講咩嘢，我覺得即係你唔會太 cut 嘅正常嚟講，因為你作文係 OK 嘅，你冇理由會好 struggle 下一節要講乜嘢，所以你換言之咧，你不斷你可能嘅 stutter 啊，你所有嘅口疾嘅位置應該係你即係你就係口部肌肉夾咗嘢，就唔係我覺得啦，唔係好關你嘅腦轉唔到下一節講咩事。第二個問題咧就係、我聽到你嘅發言咧，全部都係好大嘅字，你冇一啲好細嘅字去填充你嘅説話嘅間隔。咁簡單嚟講咧，其實呢個問題好易解決嘅就係你只要每一日 keep 住堅持真係做 individual response 一定解決到。不斷去逼自己講啲細嘅字，然後答 individual response 問題咧，你唔好答6、7、8題呢啲後面嘅題，你答第一題 Have you done any charity work？ 你逼自己用最白痴嘅生字，用最細嘅生字去撐過呢個時間，咁就會發覺你越講越多嘅時候，你會發覺有幾個 particular 嘅 phrases 係會不斷 repeat 嘅，你就捉緊啲 phrases。所以你而家一定要 work on fluency，因為成個 fluency 嘅感覺咧，就算你英文 OK 咧，個感覺就係唔 OK 咯，個感覺就係好似唔係好勁咁樣咯。所以你要 work on fluency，日子少，大家一定係講一次，就係咁。overall 咧係一個3、4階段啦，咁我最尾冇扣到分嘅，但係好威，真係超危險。咁扣分，變咗3，因為 Candidate A 扣咧 ，Candidate D 要扣啊，你哋兩個差唔多我覺得。